I mean, you really got to consider for $9, it's really not that bad. This menu looks exactly the same as the Street Fighter 4 for a console, and then it takes a minute to load up, but it's not that bad. It takes just as long for my PlayStation 3 game to load up. Okay, begin. You'll see there's a little stick here, and then there's punch, kick. This is special, which is kind of like hitting all 3 punch buttons. And this is focus. Let's see if I can do this. And Ultra, you can hit the Ultra gauges on both sides to do the Ultra. It takes a minute to get used to, but it is a lot of fun, and it seems like it's harder than it really is. But once you get used to it, it's kind of like, it kind of feels like you're really playing the game. Like for heavy sweep and medium kick sweep, it's just a matter of crouching down, back, or forward. See, there's heavy and there's light punch. Oh. One more round, then I'll show you how the replay thing works. Hopefully I have enough time to add that in. And hopefully this doesn't look like trash on the computer, but... I can actually do the Shoryuken, focus, dash cancel into Ultra. I've done it like a few times. It's really hard to do. I was trying to get it so I can save it onto a replay so you guys can check that out. Because I've done some pretty nice combos, but I haven't managed to be able to save it. So alright, let's exit. Then, if I remember correctly, you have to back out. Stats. Replay. I don't know if there's a limit, but it seems to kind of go on forever. There's a bunch of them. Most of them are really not that great, but I think this one's okay. Check it out. And I can get my fingers out of the way. You can kind of see the gameplay. And if this runs close to 11 minutes, I'm just going to have to cut it short, but at least you'll get the idea of how this is. Alright. I'm obviously Ryu. I got blocked the Ultra. Yeah, I was trying for it right there. Obviously I didn't have Ultra to use, but I would have got it off. That would have been nice. You can do crouching heavy punch into EX Tatsu Hurricane Kick, whatever you want to call it. That works pretty good, and you can do that into the Ultra. So a lot of the combos that work for Street Fighter 4 console actually work on here if the moves come out. Looks like he hit me with that too. Damn. And with that, I'm going to end the video. Everybody's got their ultras. A lot of fun, definitely worth it. Check it out. Alright, I'm going to do a little video about Street Fighter 4 for the iPhones. I just downloaded this the other day when I found that it came out. They didn't even warn anybody. It just was available for download. So as soon as I found out, I went ahead and I bought it, and it's only $9.99. And I'll tell you what, I've been playing this mostly at times when I'm not supposed to play it, like at work. But it's a lot of fun, and it's not that bad of a game, and I think it's worth $9.99 without a doubt. So let's go over what we got here. Top left is solo play. That's like your first player mode. Versus, I don't really know what that is. I think that because it's solo play mode, you have let me just see what it is. Utilizes Bluetooth. Okay, so Bluetooth is versus mode. Invite a friend, I think, is just to send like an email to one of your friends on how you like the game and they should get it. Get more is just like all the other applications when you want to get more apps from the makers of this game. Doesn't really have nothing to do with Street Fighter. And then there's special, which is any kind of movies that you get from beating this, so you actually get like an anime. And solo play, first player mode. Now we have free sparring, which is basically verse mode, and but against the computer, so you can practice rounds against any of the computer characters, and select difficulty. The training room is just like Street Fighter 4, and any other Street Fighter training mode. You get in there, you can play, you can select the characters and just beat them up and practice. Tournament, it's not really a tournament. It's basically you play 7 characters, whichever character you're not. You got to beat them as fast as you can, and then there's a time at the end, and you can beat your time, basically. That's all that is. And when you beat it, you do get a video. But Dojo was something I was a little surprised about. Click on that. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can really see this well, but anyway, here's the 4 characters. You got Abel, you got Blanca, Chun-Li, Ryu, Bison, you got Dalton, Guile, and Ken. Those are your main characters. So it's almost all the World Warriors, but they took out E Honda and Zangief and put in these guys here, Abel and Bison. So I'm going to pick Ryu. You only get 2 colors. You get white and I think that's black. Each character gets 2 colors you get to choose, which isn't bad. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just going to explain this. Basic training, you got special move training, which is, it basically handicaps all your moves except for your special move. Strategy training against all the different characters. There's like 1 or 2 levels each. It basically, you know, like if you're playing strategy against Ken, they'll have him do like Shoryuken the whole time, and you have to defend it. So it's kind of cool that they do that. Then there's combo training, which it's kind of like Hard Trials, but it's a little different. And I think this is how they're going to do Super Street Fighter 4, from what I've read. It's basically like the first combo will be, let's say, for Ryu, it'll be, I don't remember what it was, but like crouching, medium kick to Hadouken. And then level 2 will be like jumping heavy kick to crouching, medium kick to Hadouken. And then the third one might add a super, and the last one might add something different with a focused attack. But it's all kind of the same, but then it just adds a little something more to it. And that's, from what I heard, is how they're going to do the trials, where they're just not going to make it, you know, normal for so easy. They're, you know, they make you do a standing heavy kick as a challenge, and then all of a sudden you're in the hard trials, and then they're making you do these ridiculous things. But this is kind of like a stepping stone to get to the harder one, which are really not that hard, but it's tricky because you're using iPhone controls. So it's actually hard to do some of the things, but it's not that bad. Fighting secrets. What is fighting secrets? Yeah, there's jumping, close quarter combat. There's some trials, advanced tactics. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here, and I hope that that's what they're going to do for Super Street Fighter 4 for those who are just getting into the game, because there's a lot of neat stuff in here that I was surprised about. But let's get to the gameplay part of it, since I'm already 5 minutes into the video. So I'll go into, oh, and by the way, in free sparring and in tournament, every battle that you do, you can save replays, which I'll do a match, which won't turn out too good because I'm looking at my camera, at my iPhone. You can select the rounds, special move assist, which I don't really know what that is yet. The next one is auto guard. I turn those off because I'm trying to keep it as real as possible. Alright, let's see if I can do this. It's kind of awkward on my eyes here, but... And they're handicapped just like Street Fighter 4. You hit OK, and then you pick the character you want to fight against. And then pick that. Oops. No handicap. That just takes away energy in their level. Let's bring down a level a little bit.